Brady's fired up. 8 seconds left. Bucks facing third and goal, and Brady gets it to Rachaad White. He reaches in for the touchdown.
A sequence of events played out where it seemed like the football gods put their thumb a little bit on the scale of the team in red and pewter.
Because all of us last night knew on that game-winning drive that it was the worst possible situation for the New Orleans Saints or any team to be in with that guy playing quarterback.
Just like we drew it up. Just like we drew it up.
The Bucks trailed by 13 points with less than 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. It's the second largest fourth quarter comeback of Tom Brady's career, trailing only the 19-point fourth quarter comeback in Super Bowl 51 against the Falcons. Overall, it was Brady's 44th career win after trailing in the fourth quarter, breaking a tie with Peyton Manning for the most by a quarterback in NFL history. Yeah, those guys are pretty clutch.
Now, I understand this Tom Brady that we're seeing this year is not the Tom Brady of old, but you got to know that guy still exists. That guy is still in there. He's still a guy who comes out and LFGs the corner of an end zone when he's warming up. He's still the same guy.
You better be well clear of this guy in the fourth quarter, because he may not be Tom Brady for 4 quarters, but he's Tom Brady in the fourth quarter all the time.
I saw him in person in Munich. He is definitely bristling at the circumstances. You saw him angry on the sideline saying, what the F is up with that, if you can read lips?
Not happy about the punt.
What the F was that? Okay, he was angry about something, right? He's still the same guy. He might miss a throw here and there. He's still Tom effing Brady, as we all saw last night.
And when you allow Tom Brady to hang around, it's like the Crypt Keeper. Somebody gonna die at some point.
And however they keep playing their last 2 games at home, because they had a home game in Munich that was technically a home game for them. The last 2 times they played in Tampa, the first 50 minutes of the game was terrible, and then the last 10 minutes of the game is the way they should play the first 50 minutes of the game.
Right.
So we all know they scored with no time left on the Rams, went off to Munich and won that game, and then had a bye, and then whatever the hell happened in Cleveland did, and it looked like the back was not only against the wall here, but the division was about to get wide open for all 4 teams. If the Bucks fell to 5-7, the Saints would have been right there at 5-8. The Falcons are in it. Even the Carolina Panthers, who told Baker Mayfield, you're out, they would still be in this mix. Technically, they still are. There's still a lot of road left, especially because the Bucks are staring at a trip to San Francisco next week. This was dire straits. This was back against the wall. This is like Tom Brady might actually have a final season in Tampa or period, finishing below 500 and watching another team win the division anyway with a 500 record or below. I mean, that's the stuff that was on the line last night. And then he starts making throws and everybody starts making plays. Scotty Miller's making a play. What a catch by Julio Jones.
And he made enough plays late to make this game exciting for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Todd Bowles is in the locker room afterwards, and he's happy. Byron Leftwich hugs for all.
And Brady had to score twice. He throws a pass to Godwin. Donovan Smith, that was not a hold, guys. That was an absolute wrestling takedown. That was an absolute. That had to get called. Even when you got to swallow your whistle. I mean, my God. That was terrible. So now Brady's got to do it from first and goal way back near, as they term, the high red zone. Now, I'm hearing that phrase a lot now. The high red.
Well, like the 15 or the 20?
Whatever. Just give me a break.
What are we doing?
Anyway, long story short, Brady does it.
Of course he did.
Latest he's ever thrown a game-winning touchdown pass in his career with 3 seconds left.
I second everything you say about the great Tom Brady.
He's just trying to own every record and do everything.
He is. Yes, he is.
And he is.
44th career fourth quarter comeback win. That broke a record with Marino.
Peyton Manning.
And Peyton Manning was watching it on his Manning cast with his brother. And holy cow, Did the Bucs need that? Again, going to San Francisco next week. And they're 6-6. And now they have a nice lead because they've already beaten the Falcons, who just lost to the Steelers. They have a nice lead in division, a little bit of a cushion now.
100% Tom Brady won this game. As anybody knows who watched this game, Tom Brady had 3 touchdown passes in the last 3 minutes. They called one back on a hold. Tom Brady did this earlier against the Rams this year. He had the winning touchdown with 9 seconds to go. Last night it was the winning touchdown with 3 seconds to go. He is the greatest, he's the greatest quarterback who ever lived, and it's his victory.
You are lucky, and I'm lucky that you're old enough to remember this, that you saw Tom Brady play at age 45. It's 45. Okay.
That's insane.
I mean, we could keep on saying it over and over and over again. And I know there's a lot of people think it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher, like wah, wah, wah. It's the same thing. They did it again.
Man, that was cold-blooded.
Thank you, Gus. It was.
It was cold-blooded.
Brady will take advantage of all the dopes he did last night.
It was cold-blooded.
I expected it. I told Chris that. I did, Rich. I did.
I wasn't. No, I'm going to be honest with you.
This dude's a killer, man. I expect him to win.
I get it. We got to give it up. Bucs are still alive. They've taken many shots, still alive.
45, man. You know, Rich, Joe Burrow is 25. So if Joe Burrow plays for 20 more years, he will then be the same age as Tom Brady.
It's kind of, well, how about this one? You want to set this one up, and then we'll end the conversation for some breaking news here? That Brock Purdy, who Brady is playing against,
underdog
next week, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, now the most relevant Mr. Irrelevant, because he's now the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. Brock Purdy was talking about the honor of playing against Tom Brady.
Looks like your first start will be against Tom Brady. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Dude's been playing football longer than I've been alive. So, to have a first start against, the GOAT, it's going to be pretty cool.
He's been playing longer than I've been alive. Fact. Fact. He's been playing longer than I've been alive.
Wow. We got to witness this.
That's happening next week. And the Bucs go in with a win that they needed so desperately. They did. And we'll see. Because in a playoff game, when you think Brady's out, he'll pull you back in, as he's done now again. And you could see the players responded. Godwin making plays, Miller made plays, Julio Jones made plays, and even the one play that Mike Evans couldn't make or didn't make drew a flag.
Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe as I post a new Tom Brady video every day.